Hello everyone, welcome back to this session of English. In this session, we are going to continue with our topic connectors. Now, this is part 21. In our earlier session, we have discussed many connectors. In this session as well, we are going to discuss some connectors and their uses. So, let's begin the session. So, first of all, we are going to discuss in this session, that is highlighting connectors. So, let me take my pen first. First, we are going to discuss highlighting connectors. It means we are going to discuss meaning of highlighting connectors. After that, we are going to discuss types of highlighting connectors. After that, we are going to discuss two highlighting connectors that are regarding and with reference to. Both of these are highlighting connectors and we are going to elaborate these two connectors in this session. Now, there is one most important thing about highlighting connectors that it has many other types as well. But those types we are going to discuss in our later sessions. In this session, we are going to discuss two highlighting connectors that is regarding and with reference to. So let's begin the session. First of all, we'll discuss the meaning of highlighting connectors or the definition of highlighting connectors. So here we are going to elaborate highlighting connectors. Now, as you can see the word highlighting. No? Highlight means when we want to specify something that we want to emphasize that it is actually very important or crucial or the matter of discussion. So highlighting connector is actually that particular connector which is introducing that word or a statement or a sentence which is very, very important, which is extremely important for the sentence, for the conversation, for the text or something. But when we are highlighting it, it means we are emphasizing and showing that it is very, very important. So this is how highlighting connectors work. They just introduce that particular clause that is actually very important. Now, definition of highlighting connectors. Highlighting connectors, also known as emphatic connectors. So from here you can get the information that highlighting connectors, another name for highlighting connectors is emphatic connectors, are words or phrases used to draw attention, special attention to certain information in a sentence or between sentences. Now, if we have a complete sentence, we can have a particular word or the sentence which is very, very important, and with the help of this highlighting connector, we can emphasize that particular statement or sentence or word or whatever what we want to make a highlight or what we want to highlight or what we want to emphasize. So just to specify that particular subject or to point out that particular subject, we use this highlighting connector. Now, these connectors emphasize or highlight a point, making it stand out. A standout means making it very important, as particularly important or noteworthy. That this thing is noteworthy, it means it is worth to be noted. So just to highlight a point, it means to make it specific, to make it particular, or to make it noteworthy that this is very important, it should not be left out. So just to make a particular word or a statement highlight, we use a highlighting connector. Highlighting connectors are valuable tools in English grammar. Now, these connectors are very valuable tools in English grammar for stressing the importance of certain ideas or pieces of information, thereby enhancing the clarity and persuasiveness of communication. It means whenever we want to highlight something, when we want to highlight some piece of information, when we want to highlight some idea, or when we want that everyone should pay attention over it, we use a highlighting connector just to look at that particular word with proper attention, or just to persuade it, just to make it persuasive. We use that particular word highlight. For example, if you want to show something and you are writing something, you make that particular word in caps or just make it bold, just to show that this is actually the matter of discussion and this word is very, very important, or it is the word which is being discussed about. So you make that particular word bold, or you may color it with another color, and you may just emphasize or focus on it in any other way so that everyone would see that. You might make it in caps, you might write it in caps. So there are several ways to make something highlighted. Or in speaking, you can use that particular word many times, or use a highlighting connector to show that particular word, because you are telling about that particular word only, because that is the crucial part, or that is a word which is to be discussed about. Now we have some types of highlighting connectors. So in this part, we are going to discuss highlighting connectors types. It means we are going to discuss types of highlighting connectors. So the types of highlighting connectors are regarding, with reference to, as regards, as for, as far as is concerned. So these 5 are actually the types of highlighting connectors. So here we are going to discuss these 2, that is regarding and with reference to. In our later sessions, we'll discuss as regards, as for, and as far as is concerned. Now first we are going to discuss regarding. As you can see over here that we are going to discuss regarding. Okay, so here we are going to discuss the connector regarding. Now, meaning of regarding. Regarding functions more as a connector of focus or a specification. It is used to direct attention to a specific subject or topic being discussed. Now, whenever we use the word regarding and we use the word first, for example, if I say regarding regarding this project. Regarding this project means that this project is to be discussed about. It means we are going to discuss or elaborate about this project only. We want to state whatever we are saying, we are saying it according to the project or for the project only. So to the project, for the project, and by the project. This is not actually the democracy, but we are talking about the particular thing that we are emphasizing over it. So here we can use the word regarding. And whatever word we are using after word regarding, that is, it means that is actually the most important thing, and that is actually the thing which is the crucial part or the important part or the most important part of the sentence or the text or the conversation, or that is actually the matter of discussion, or you can say it is the matter of discussion in the topic. Regarding is used to introduce. Now this thing is very, very important. It is used to introduce or shift focus to a specific subject or area within a conversation or text, helping to maintain clarity and relevance in the discussion. It means if you are using that particular word with the word regarding, it means whatever you are discussing about that thing only. So regarding is emphasizing on that particular word that makes it clear that what is actually the matter of discussion or topic of discussion. So here we are going to discuss uses of regarding. So first use is to introduce or shift focus to a topic. It means we are introducing a particular topic or a point that we are talking about this particular thing only. So that is actually the form of attraction or the matter of attraction. Regarding is used to introduce or shift the focus to a specific subject or topic within a conversation or text. For example, regarding the upcoming conference, we need to finalize the list of speakers. It means whatever the list of speakers we are maintaining, it means we are maintaining it for upcoming conference. It means whatever we are doing, whatever the action we are taking, it is just for the upcoming conference. So if we are using the word regarding with this, it means we are emphasizing that this thing is very, very important, and whatever is done over here, it is just for this. So this is actually the crucial part. For regarding this function, I have many preparations, or I have done many preparations, or I have made many preparations. It means whatever has been done, it is just for the function only. So, or for that program only. So that function or the program, that is the important or the crucial part of the matter of discussion. Now, clarifying the subject of discussion. So this thing is very, very important about regarding. It helps clarifying the subject or aspect being discussed. It means whatever topic has been discussed or is being discussed over there, it is used to specify that particular topic or to emphasize that particular thing that has to be the discussion, that has to be the matter of that discussion. Especially in situations where multiple topics are being addressed. Now, if there are multiple topics that are to be addressed, if you are just saying a particular word, it means whatever has been said, it is just for the particular thing. You need not write the entire thing again. You can only use the word function. Now, whatever the function is there, if you have said the word function, it means whatever the function has been over there, you are talking about only that particular function. For example, if you have seen that we have many projects, for example, project Rafale, project 11, whatever is there. So we can only give it a name, and we use the word regarding to this, regarding this, regarding this. It means whatever the thing is going on over there, it is only for that particular topic. Regarding your last email, I have a few suggestions. Now here, if I have a few suggestions, I need not write whatever you have written in the email again. I can simply say that regarding your email or last email, it means whatever was there, whatever the information was there in the last email, I'm writing whatever I'm writing is according to that email only, or to the answer of that email only. So you need not write the entire part of email, entire message of email again. You can only write regarding your last email. It means you're talking about the last mail that you have received. Transitioning between topics, it means there is a flow of the sentences. There is a transfer of one information with the link of the another sentence. You need not make the sentences break. In both writing and speaking, regarding can serve as the transitional word to smoothly move from one topic to another. Now, whenever we are moving from one topic to another, we can use the word regarding to highlight the point. We need not write the entire part again. We can simply say regarding that or regarding this. For example, we have covered the budget details. Regarding the project deadlines, we need to discuss further. Now here, the sentence is complete. Again, we are using the regarding. So regarding the project deadlines, it means whatever the project deadlines are there, we are talking about that. We need to discuss further. So budget details is another part. This is another part. So we are using regarding because here we need not write the project details again in the you can say detail. We can only use the keyword to show that we are talking about whatever has been discussed about the project deadlines. Formal and informal settings. While regarding is appropriate in both formal and informal contexts, it is particularly common in business and academic writing, where specificity and clarity are essential. So this is very much important in business details and academic writing. Specifying points in arguments or explanations. In argumentative or explanatory texts, regarding is used to specify the point or argument being addressed at that moment. For example, if you are in an argument with someone, now if you are using the word regarding, so it is make your argumentative statement more explanatory. Regarding is often used to preface a response comment on a particular issue or question raised in the discussion. Now this is very, very important about regarding. Suppose something has been talked about in a particular meeting. Suppose there is a meeting of A, B, C, D, E, F. There is a meeting of these 6 persons. Now when they had meeting, it is over now. After that, now A can say in further meeting that in the last meeting, so in the last meeting, whatever the conversation they had, according to that, I'm saying all this. So what he says that according to the last meeting, or according to the points in the last meeting, or according to the points raised in the last meeting, or according to the questions raised in the last meetings, it means it is just highlighting those questions only, not each and everything about the meeting, but only the questions that were raised in the last meeting. So we can give the reference of some points with the help of the word regarding. So this is how we can use regarding just to make our conversation, you can say, small. The structure of regarding. Placement in a sentence. First of all, we are going to discuss the structure of regarding. It means where we can use the word regarding in a sentence. First of all, we can use it in the beginning of the sentence. Regarding is often placed at the beginning of a sentence or clause to introduce the specific topic or subject that will be addressed. Now, one thing that we should keep in mind, it is not actually beginning the sentence, but it is beginning that particular statement which we want to emphasize or highlight. So regarding is just only introducing that particular statement, or it introduces that particular statement which has to be highlighted, not the entire sentence. Example, regarding your request, we have processed your order. So regarding your request, this is actually the noun phrase. So I'm using the word regarding because I'm not talking about the entire sentence. In fact, I'm talking about your request. It means request you have made to me earlier. So request was early. This is earlier part. And according to this request, I'm talking about regarding your request. It means request you have made already. Within the sentence, it means regarding can be used in the middle of the sentence as well. It can also be incorporated within the sentence, especially when shifting the focus of a new topic, focus to a new topic. For example, we have revised the proposal. Regarding the budget, further adjustments are needed. So, this is the one sentence which is complete sentence that we have revised the proposal. Now, what we have revised? Regarding the budget, only the budget part of that particular proposal is being revised. Further adjustments are needed. Followed by a noun or noun phrase. So this is very, very simple. Just after regarding, we need to write noun or the noun phrase, not the entire sentence. It's typically followed by a noun or the noun phrase that specifies the topic being discussed. For example, regarding the meeting schedule, we proposed 2 alternative dates. So what we are talking about, meeting schedule, this is actually the noun phrase. So whenever we have the noun or the noun phrase, whenever we have the word regarding, it is always followed by noun or the noun phrase. Now, rules associated with regarding: introducing or shifting focus. Regarding is used to introduce or shift the focus to a specific subject or aspect within the conversation or text. So this is again very, very important when we give a reference of something, when we provide some information about some particular thing, when we are talking about something according to something. So that according to something should be mentioned with the help of the word regarding. It should directly precede the topic or issue being discussed. Now, whenever we use the word regarding, it should always be followed by the topic which has to be discussed. So regarding plus topic, this should be the structure of the sentence. Now, placement in a sentence. Again, as I have already told you, that it can be at the beginning of the sentence, often placed at the beginning of a sentence or clause. Regarding is usually followed by a noun or noun phrase. This we have already discussed. Example, regarding the new policy, we have received positive feedback. So as you can see over here, the new policy, it means if we talk about new policy, we have received positive feedback. So it is regarding new policy, it means if we talk about new policy, whatever we are receiving, we can use it according to this. Within the sentence, it can also be used within a sentence, especially when transitioning to a new topic within the same paragraph or conversation. The use of regarding should add clarity and specificity to the discussion, ensuring that the focus of the conversation or text is clear to the audience. Formal and informal use. Regarding is suitable for both formal and informal contexts, including business and academic writing, as well as everyday conversation. So here you can see regarding is suitable for both formal and informal context. Now, whatever is the situation over there. For example, if we talk informally, now we do not use these words frequently. Maybe possible we use these words just because we know how to use these words, whereas in spoken we don't literally use these types of words many times or frequently. In fact, regarding is such a word which can be used most of the times when we are going to discuss about something which is already being discussed over there. Now, not primarily for emphasis. Unlike highlighting connectors that emphasize a point like indeed, in fact, or notably, regarding serves to direct attention to a specific topic for further discussion or clarification rather than to highlight or emphasize it. Avoiding ambiguity. It is important to use regarding in a way that avoids ambiguity, making it clear what subject of point it refers to. Now, this is a very, very important thing, that whenever we want to use the word regarding, it should be used according to the sense of the sentence. It means the place of the word regarding should be just before that particular thing which we are going to highlight or which we want to highlight. Because if it is not used in the same place, it may be not clear to you what is the thing that you want to point out, or what you want to highlight. Examples of regarding. Now here we are going to discuss some examples of regarding. So this is example 1 and 2. Regarding the annual budget, we have decided to allocate more funds to marketing. So regarding the annual budget, it means if we talk about the annual budget, we have decided to allocate more funds to marketing. We received several proposals. Regarding one from company X, we found it the most compelling. The team discussed various marketing strategies. Regarding the online campaign, we decided to increase our social media presence. Several issues were raised during the meeting. Regarding the issue, the late shipments, the new guidelines will be implemented. There were questions about the project timeline. Regarding the completion date, we are on track for the end of June. You asked about my qualifications. Regarding my experience, I have worked in this field for over 5 years. So this is how we can use the word regarding. Now we are going to discuss one more highlighting connector, that is with reference to. Now again, with reference to is again like the word regarding. With reference to, when we are going to refer something else, or when we are giving the reference of something else, we use the word with reference to, or the phrase with reference to. Now, meaning of with reference to. With reference to functions as a formal connector from referencing or specifying particular topic or subject. It is typically used to draw attention to a specific point of discussion, particularly informal or formal writing. Informal or written communication. So this is formal or written communication. So this is very, very important point about with reference to. With reference to is a formal connector used to specify or refer to a particular topic or subject, aiding in clarity and specificity in communication, particularly in formal or professional settings. Uses of with reference to. First of all, it introduces or refers to a specific topic. With reference to is commonly used to introduce or refer to a specific topic, subject, or document. It sets the context for the discussion or information that follows. For example, with reference to our meeting last week, I have prepared the report. Formal correspondence. This phrase is particularly useful in formal letters, emails, and documents where it is necessary to specify the topic or issue being addressed. For example, with reference to your inquiry dated March 10, we are pleased to provide the following information. So, with reference to your inquiry dated March 10, suppose you have inquired about a particular area on March 10. So, with reference to that particular inquiry only, we are providing you the further information. So, this is according to the reference or according to the thing that has already been mentioned before as well. Clarifying the subject of discussion in both written and verbal communication with reference to helps in clearly identifying the subject or matter at hand, especially when multiple topics are involved. For example, with reference to your recent application, we have some additional questions. Professional or academic contexts. It is frequently used in business, academic, and legal context to refer to previous communications, documents, or points of discussion, thus providing a clear and direct reference. Now, transitioning to new topics. In longer contexts or conversations that cover several topics, with reference to can be used to smoothly transition from one subject to another. Now, whenever we want to make our sentence, or whenever we want to just change our sentence from one to another, we can use the phrase with reference to. It means we are just making the sentence in flow with multiple sentences, but we want to highlight some particular part or area of the sentence. So here we can skip, or you can say we can use this with reference to in transitioning to the new topic. Example, we have discussed the budget allocations. With reference to the project timeline, there are some updates. Now, structure of with reference to, placement in a sentence at the beginning. With reference to is usually placed at the beginning of a sentence or clause. It introduces the specific topic or subject that will be discussed or addressed. It means whenever we use it in the beginning of the sentence, it highlights the particular area or the point that we want to elaborate. With reference to your recent email, you have updated our records. It means with reference to your recent email, we have updated our records. It means the information that you provided in recent email is used or can be used to update our records. Followed by a specific reference. This phrase is followed by a noun or noun phrase that specifies the topic, such as document a previous discussion, a specific issue, etc. For example, with reference to the proposal submitted on March 1st, we have some feedback. Setting the context of discussion. The use with reference to set the context for the subsequent discussion or content, making clear what particular aspect or subject is being addressed. Rules associated with reference to. Formal and specific reference. With reference to is used to formally refer to a specific subject, document, or point of discussion. It should directly precede the specific topic or item being referred to. It means whatever the thing we are referring to, we are giving its reference, is primarily referred to the specific subject only, document or point of discussion. Placement in communication. Typically at the beginning. This phrase is usually placed at the beginning of a sentence or clause in formal letters, emails, or documents. So this is very, very important. Generally in formal writing, we use these words, that is with reference to and regarding, frequently. Now, example, with reference to your inquiry dated April 12th, we are pleased to inform you. Now, followed by a noun or noun phrase. It is typically followed by a noun or the noun phrase that clearly specifies the subject or reference. With reference to the recent changes in the policy, we have updated our guidelines. Now, you can see after with reference to, we have the recent changes in our policy. So, this is actually the noun phrase where you can see the word noun and you can also see the word which can qualify noun. Formal and professional tone. With reference to is suitable for formal and professional contexts, including business correspondence, academic writing, and official documents. Now, basically in informal speaking or writing or the communication, we do not use such words or connectors, but if it is the professional context or the including business correspondence, we basically use these types of phrases just to highlight the points in the form. Clarity and precision. The use of with reference to should add clarity and precision to the communication. Precision means the brief description of something, ensuring that the recipient understands the specific topic or issue being addressed. Not for emphasis or highlighting. Unlike traditional highlighting connectors, with reference to does not inherently emphasize importance but rather serve to direct attention to a particular topic for discussion or consideration. Now, examples of with reference to. With reference to your application for the manager position, we are pleased to invite you for an interview. Now, with the reference to our telephone conversation, yesterday I'm sending the requested documents. With reference to the upcoming merger, the board meeting has been scheduled for next Monday. With reference to the quarterly sales report, I have some concerns about the declining trends in regional sales. So, regarding to or with reference to means according to that. With reference to the study conducted by Smith and Jones 2020, the results suggested a significant correlation between X and Y. With reference to the recent policy changes, this paper will explore the potential impacts on social businesses. So, this is how we have read with reference to connector as well. So both of these were highlighting connectors. In our further session, we are going to elaborate some more highlighting connectors. Till then, thanks to you.